I'll strap you guys in. Alright, I'll set everything up. Still in the package. Let's open it up. I see that it's region A, so hopefully everything will be smooth. Otherwise, we will figure it out. Damn, this thing is wrapped up. Alright, there we go. Alright, that looks beautiful. Get the PlayStation going. Alright. How's it going, Fantasy? Alright, let's hope this works. It's not on region A. I thought 4Ks were that didn't have regions, but okay, let's find out. Otherwise, this live stream might be a bust. Alright, nothing inside. Alright, let's hope for the best, guys. Going in now. Let's just take a look at this cover. That's pretty good. Here we go. Ooh. Love that. Alright, it's in. That's what she said. Let's see if we can get it going. Alright, I'm gonna face you guys towards the TV. Holy shit. Alright, let's check it out. Hopefully, we'll get it. Come on. Alright, it's looking good. Okay, it's working, guys. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, I guess we'll just get it up here. My bad. Alright, there we go. There we go. It's working. Alright, where can we position you guys for all of this? Oh, for sakes. Maybe on the other side. I'll just put down the remote quickly. We'll sort it out. We'll sort. Oh, look at that. Looking beautiful. Alright, hopefully the sound doesn't capture too much. Alright, let's check you guys right here. Right, should be good. Should be good to go. Alright. Let's just grab that. Just one more look, guys. That's freaking beautiful, honestly. Love the steelbook. Alright, everything's working out fine. We'll just bring you guys a little bit closer. And we will hit play a movie. Alright. Everything should be going well. How's it going, Kruger Edits? Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. We're gonna watch Scream 4, or I'm gonna watch Scream 4. You guys are just gonna see the live stream with me. Obviously, can't show the movie in any shape, way, or form. Yeah, Lionsgate has been rough when it comes to Scream 4. We did a Scream stream, like we watched all of the Scream movies from 1 to 7 on the live stream. It was about 12 hours long, so go and check that out on the channel, guys. But yeah, the only like copyright issue that we had throughout that entire live stream, because we showed little bits of the movie, we did have the sound included as well. But yeah, the only one that gave us any troubles was Scream 4. So we trimmed down a little bit of that. Oh shit, actually about an hour of that stream for Scream 4. Still 11 hours. Oh, it's all good, my fancy. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You enjoy as well. We'll be hanging out, just chucking along. It looks beautiful, guys. It really looks beautiful. Maybe I can show you a little bit. Surely. Surely, right? Hopefully you guys can hear the sound. If there's any sound going on, you can know the stream's getting put off by YouTube. Let's just enjoy it. It looks freaking phenomenal. I can hear it, so that's good news. I'm not watching with any headphones or anything. I might just turn the sound a little bit more. Just as long as we don't capture any music, I reckon that's the way to go. It is 9 a.m. here, and perfect time for Scream 4, I reckon. My favorite in the franchise, so it was a no-brainer. Damn. Probably can't hear that a little bit, but we'll turn it on just a smidge. Alright, there we go. You guys pick up the Scream 4 4K, and what did you guys think about it? It really looks freaking awesome. Alex, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Obviously, we can't show the movie, but you guys can join on your own copy. I'll show you guys a little bit later. Just want to get all the... I don't know. I'll wait for a better shot of the movie before I turn the camera around for a little bit. Maybe 5 seconds or so. But it looks freaking amazing, guys. It sounds good too. Damn. Digital just does not compare to any physical media. It's such a shame that like PlayStation and stuff are going digital, all digital. Like that's a very sensitive topic. Like just the whole PlayStation stuff. I'd rather just own a physical copy. Because if you buy it on Amazon and they lose the licensing rights, then you're screwed anyway. How's it going, Roy? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys have checked out Scream 4 on 4K. If not, no better time to do it than now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really did not enjoy this opening, even though it is my favorite in the franchise. It was a bit meh. But the rest was kind of fire though. The reveal was great. Kirby is a great character that was added. I kind of like Joe's Ghostface. But yeah, these fake out openings was not it. Yeah. Right, you got a challenge me? What's the challenge, man? It just depends. It's early. I don't wanna I don't wanna do jumping jacks or anything. Oh damn. There we go. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, the music's not too loud. Hopefully my voice can drown out anything audio-wise, because, yeah, we don't want this stream to get canned in the first 8 minutes or so, hopefully they could just be a little bit lenient, but yeah, that sound is pretty loud. It's pretty loud, but it's looking good, guys. It's sounding good as well. So that's good news. If I say this word in English, I win. Oh shit, I don't even know what that says. What does it mean? I don't want to say some shit and it's just offensive or something. What does it mean though? I can't even Google it because I'm using the phone for the live stream. Hopefully this visual is... Oh, is it Japanese? But what does it mean in Japanese though? I don't want to say some offensive stuff in Japanese. Is that Tenakai, Ryoki, Tenakai Dai Kokai? Are you Japanese, Roy? Damn, that's a tongue twister for 9 a.m. in the morning. Ah, okay. I attempted it. Um, yeah. Hopefully it was good. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, well, you do have a lot of celebrity, or not celebrity. You have a few big names for this opening, actually. Lucy Hale, the Bell Girl, whatever her first name is. I reckon they should have kept the deleted ending or opening. The deleted opening was far better, in my opinion. Just more intense, I guess. There's practically no music going on. Ghostface is just there, and her friends think she's faking it. Yeah, but it's looking crisp. This 4K is definitely better. I'm excited to watch Scream 7. Maybe we should just do a double feature today, right? Why not? Domain expansion. That is a wild word. Domain expansion. I wonder if the regulars will drop in today. I'm not sure they will though. But it's all good. It's pretty early stream, so I reckon everybody's still either at work or at school or whatever you're doing, but yeah. Well, yeah, how have you guys been doing? You guys watch Evil Dead yet? The answer, domain expansion, shining sea of growing branches. Okay. I did give it a go, but yeah, I don't I don't know if I did well in it or not, but just let me know, man. Just let me know. Are you Japanese at all? King Matthew! Well done, man. Well done. Late lunch. Had some dressing. All right, I'm back. Just finished eating late lunch. Oh, good, man. Didn't even see you in here before, but yeah, welcome back. Welcome back, man. We're watching Scream 4. It's looking beautiful on 4K. I'm gonna be honest, and the sound quality also is pretty good. I'm actually excited. You cannot hear the sound, but I can hear it. So that is great news. But yeah, man, damn late lunch. So you guys still have the whole freaking afternoon left ahead of you. It's 9. Oh, it's a little bit after 9 now. It's about uh, let's say 20 minutes past 9. I'd say it's about 20 minutes past 9. Don't even have a phone to check it on. I could probably check it up here. Let's just check that. Quarter past. Quarter past 9. It's 4 p.m. where I'm at, and you're talking about Wednesday, right? Wednesday afternoon. It's Thursday morning. Quarter past 9. The future is not looking good, my friend. It is not looking good. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually looking pretty good. If you could be here watching Scream 4 on 4K, it's looking pretty good. Do you have any work or anything still left, or are you done for the day? Damn, even the lines in this for the Ghostface is pretty awesome in this movie. It's pretty solid. Not gonna lie. Do love it. This mask is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully the quality just stays like this. I hope for after the stream I'll go check it out. But yeah, it's almost as good as Scream 4 is. But I love the TD stem mask though that they use for the reshoots. That's my favorite variant of the Ghostface mask, so yeah. Hats off to them for the reshoot opening. Damn it, it's a watching it now. It's not the best thing to judge it on the opening scene, but watching it just like from this, the glossiness of that original Blu-ray or DVD, like that brightness, that Vaseline kind of filter, it doesn't seem as present in the opening scene, which is already a huge positive for me. But I know it's not the right scene to judge it on. I'll wait for some of the more daytime scenes. I just want a more natural color rather than that. You can keep the filter, just tone it down a little bit. Like, it always looked like as Scream 4 to me. Scream 4, when I first watched it, I didn't really like it at all much, but I started loving 4 a lot more once 5 and 6 came out. 5 made me appreciate this being Dewey's last full film. Yeah, man. Shit. Is there some more chat? Nah. Alright. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it was pretty badass in this. Scream 4. Him and Gale kind of working opposite sides together. Oh yeah, this looks way better than... Well, yeah, it looks like way less of the Vaseline filter going on. Yeah, that looks beautiful. There's a little bit of it in this daytime scene, but it's not as glaring as it was in previous releases. So that's good news. Hopefully, yeah, the copyrighted music cannot be heard, but that is an opening banger of a song. The sound, something to die for. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, Sydney is back. Yeah, man, this looks way better. It's obviously still there. It can't be removed completely, but it looks way better. You can actually see the people's natural kind of colors going on. Alright, yeah. That is awesome. What scene should I show you guys? I don't want to show too much. I did one last year for Halloween, and every few seconds or so I showed the movie, and then yeah, it got just copyright striked within the first. There wasn't even any sound. I just think I showed the visuals for too long up on the screen, the movie, and yeah, so I had to kind of delete that one. But I don't want to make the same mistake of this movie. We'll just watch it. If it goes well, why not watch Scream 7 as well on 4K? I haven't checked that one out yet. So, yeah, guys. Hopefully some people can hang out. And hopefully if you're watching at work or wherever you're watching, it's just entertainment rather than where you're at right now. Well, yeah, this looks beautiful. Yeah, way better, guys. Way better. Shout out to the person who gave me their extra copy of this movie, because, yeah, it's just nowhere available where I'm at. So, thanks, man. I appreciate it. King Matthew, what did you say over there? Gale bickering with Judy was the funniest parts out of the movie. L'Oreal Lemon Squares taste like ass. This was also the last film that Gale was the real Gale and didn't act differently. Yeah, man, she kind of... Yeah, I get where you're coming from. She kind of acts not like herself coming from 3 and 4. And then in 5, yeah, obviously completely money hunger. I know she still wants to be famous and make a name for herself, but yeah, 5 just felt out of place. Along with 6, just returning for that. 7 came a little bit back to normal with that. It's just showing the trauma that she's been going through with Dewey's death. So, oh yeah, this looks good, guys. So much better. The glaring Vaseline effect is not affecting this 4K. So that's great news. I was really hoping for that. And now I just have an excuse to watch Scream 4. The whole social media thing is also way ahead of its time. I feel like people didn't really appreciate it much when it first came out, but now it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, just hang up. Damn, King Matthew, I got me a new TV today. Oh, damn, for my new house. As so soon, I should be able to be back watching movies on a TV instead of having to use my phone. That's gonna be awesome, man. That's gonna be awesome. What TV did you get, man? What TV did you get? I'm currently on an LG something something, but Yeah, it's looking pretty good, man. It can play 4K, so that must be a good aspect of it, I guess. But yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. It's gonna be way better than watching it on a phone. So for all the live streams me and Jai do together, it's always it's great banter and stuff. But yeah, the digital copies are never as good um as like a 4K or a Blu-ray. So you kind of sacrifice that when you do the live stream commentaries, watch-alongs, whatever you want to call it. But now it's looking pretty neat. And no Jai today, unfortunately. I think bro's still asleep, but yeah, we'll play some games together, and um, we got the Friday 13th, the Camp Crystal Lake. We saw that the little teaser dropped, but I was busy yesterday. We were both busy on Tuesday when it actually dropped for us. But we will do it after this stream. Then he will hop on some games, I guess, do some live streaming there, and then I will do an unboxing for some coveralls. I got Halloween 6 coveralls. I got Rob Zombie's the remake coveralls for Michael, and then the original. And Creepy Customs. I don't know if you guys know that guy, but he is on Instagram, and he does a lot of the coveralls from the movies and stuff like that. And he's recently worked on a version 3 for the 78 coveralls, which is more closer to the um, original movie. And we are going to unbox that as well, guys. So it should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. And that video should be out Monday next week, I guess. Yeah, very excited to test the Halloween 6 coveralls with the proper Halloween 6 mask, and not just wear the Halloween 6 mask with the Halloween Kills coveralls. Looks a little bit silly, honestly. Like, I'm glad they went with the lighter gray-ish. Yeah, instead of the charcoal or navy or something like that, the darker colors. It just looks off, man. It just looks off. But you can always wear it. You can wear any coveralls, as long as you're comfortable, I guess. Oh, Vizio TV. That's sweet, man. Nice. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Um, we also got the announcement of a new Nightmare. Oh, dude, if you not checked out my video yet, I covered that when it dropped at least. But on that same day, it was Friday the 13th. The Camp Crystal Lake stuff also dropped. So I decided, maybe I'll just do the video on Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a little 6-minute video if you want to go check it out. I guess it just explains everything anybody else has said and just what the article basically says. But that's fantastic news. It's been such a long time since we've heard anything about the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and to have it finally back with the Craven estate behind it, and hopefully everything goes well with the merger between Warner Brothers and Paramount. So I believe Paramount is buying over Paramount, or they're merging. If that happens, then obviously Nightmare on Elm Street will have access to the international rights and the US rights. So just fingers crossed for that, and it's looking promising. Especially if you got the Craven estate behind it, and they're excited. I believe, I don't know how to say his widow's name, but she had some encouraging things to say, and she talked about it being up on the big screen, and we're all in the theater watching it. So that's already a big positive for me, and I think that is what Warner Brothers are looking for with Paramount rather than Netflix, because Netflix has said that they're not going to work with any directors wanting to have their movie in the theaters. They just want to release it straight to streaming. And Paramount's kind of fighting that, and they promise to release the current slot of movies they have for theaters, along with extra if they acquire Warner Brothers, obviously. So let's just hope they stick to their word, because yeah, man, I know it's a bit expensive and going to the movies, but yeah, there's no experience like it though. And if it's all digital, it's worrying already with the PlayStation stuff. So just having um, some movies in theaters still and getting some actual physical copy release. This looks way better than the copy we watched on digital. Apparently, that blonde lady in the bookstore is supposed to be Jessica from Scream 7, but she looks way older. Maybe she had some work done for Scream 7. I mean, if Miss Loomis can do it, Mrs. Loomis can do it, then what's stopping Jessica? And that was in the 90s, so you never know what's possible in the 2020s. Yeah, look at that lady in the background. She's just standing there. Kevin Williamson's like, oh yeah, that's Jessica. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not, but would you guys like to see play Freddy in a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie? I mentioned in the video I'd like to see a Kevin Bacon, but obviously he's way up there in age and he's only going to be able to do maybe 1 or 2 movies as well, if he gets that far. But yeah, who would you guys like to see play Freddy Krueger in a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie? We got the Duffer Brothers possibly directing it because they are with I think it's Warner Brothers, if I'm not correct, and their new series got kind of fell through, so they're open, I believe. Curry Barker would be a very popular choice to direct a new Nightmare on Elm Street film, even though he's got his new movie coming out, and or what he's working on it at least, and then he's going to be working on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Um, yeah, hopefully we just get somebody who understands the franchise, understands the characters, and yeah. Oh shit, King Matthew, that's rough. I think today that Paramount has said the new Nightmare on Elm Street film might feature female Freddy Krueger. So if that becomes true, I'm not sure how I feel about that. No, no, I don't like it, Jim. I don't like it at all. Not a good choice. Not a good choice in my in my opinion. Those lemon squares look tasty though. I'm not gonna lie. Look at these cops just talking the way they're talking to Gail. I don't know. Something might be going on. There's a weird little section in this movie as well between Dewey and Sydney. It always fell off to me. Like they share kind of a romantic look between each other, which is weird to see, but you never know. Obviously, it's never been confirmed or anything. And yeah, I don't know. Female Freddy, that's not the way to go. And also a remake. They don't need to do a shot-for-shot remake of the original film. I know they didn't outright say it, but a lot of people are interpreting it to be like just going to be a remake of the original film. But all they said was that they're going to use the screenplay from the original film. So I don't think they're dumb enough to do like a shot-for-shot remake because we already had the 2010 remake, which was kind of a rehash of the first film with just some new elements added. But I think it will just take place in the original Scream universe. It won't be like a prequel or a sequel to a Nightmare on Elm Street 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Or New Nightmare or something like that. It will be just based around that original screenplay. So, but yeah, it's exciting times. I'm just happy that we get a Nightmare on Elm Street film announcement after all of these years. Like, just everything is just kind of staggered for a bit, and obviously the rights issues was rough. But yeah, female Freddy not the way to go. Retelling of the first movie is not the way to go. They need to do something fresh with it, something new. Um, yeah, and it's gonna be a tough one replacing Robert. And Jackie did a phenomenal job in my opinion. They just should have not used CGI to make him like look like a burnt squirrel. They should have just get because he looked pretty good practically, like just the practical stuff going on. But obviously they digitally made it look worse or like more like a burnt victim, and yeah, it didn't work unfortunately. Um, but his performance in that wasn't bad at all. They need to get somebody with that kind of voice, and obviously it doesn't need to be a hulking character because Freddy's never been a big guy. But yeah, it's exciting times nonetheless. My bad, I missed a couple of chats. King Matthew, I honestly didn't see how the lady can be Jessica because she might have been being abused by her supposed husband around this time, as she mentioned in Scream 7, but I could be wrong, and that may be her. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just blowing smoke out of my ass, honestly. I don't think I've heard any official confirmation about that, but yeah, where did I hear that? I'll go do some more research on that, and yeah, but apparently. But yeah, obviously it was never meant to be Jessica. They just used that character because she's a blonde and she's in the bookstore. It was never intentional, I believe. Obviously, they didn't think about Scream 7 tying into this movie at all, but you never know. You never know. You might have to do some retcons after some of the people did not like Scream 7 as much as other people did. Um, but yeah, there's also, yeah, was she really abused? You don't know what if she, because she might be an unreliable narrator. Obviously, it's a horrible thing that has happened to her, but you never know if she's telling the truth or not. Maybe her son was in on it this whole time. Maybe he was the one showing her around the school where to do what, where to go. You never know, because he wasn't doing much. But yeah, in saying that, she also tried to put a lot of the suspicion onto him, kind of like she didn't. Yeah, she didn't like fight back or really get that angry at Gail for questioning her son. Maybe they're both in on it, and he just was collateral damage, so he had to take the fall, and he got his head hooked on that beer tap. Damn, it was a wild kill though, nonetheless. Hockey Face, what's up, man? What's up? Scream 4 was the first Scream film I've seen as a kid. I will always be a special. Dude, same, exactly same. I don't know if you're still in chat, but yeah, it was the first Scream 4 I also saw. I was about this came 2011. I was 12 years old. It was in April. We went to go to the movie theater. We were going to watch a different movie, and while we were waiting for that movie to start, I asked my mom like, can I go just check it out quickly, like just walk it, because the movie was already into an hour or so into the showing, and there was nobody in front of the door anymore taking tickets or anything. So she said, "Yeah, it's okay. Go check it out." Great mom, shout out to her. So I went over just quickly and I sat on the first seat I got at the very front. My neck was aching afterwards, but yeah, my little 12-year-old brain was blown away by the last hour at least of Scream 4, and I can remember everything vividly. Like, yeah. Just Kirby was a cool character. Joe Roberts is my favorite Ghostface. That reveal was epic. I didn't think it was gonna be her, honestly. Um, Dewey was awesome. Gail was cool. Sydney was back. She kind of resembled the Sydney of Scream 1. And then after I watched that last hour and went to the other movie, then I was like hooked as a fan, and I wanted to see like the other Scream films as well. So then I went and watched a 1, 2, 3, and yeah, the rest of them like that. Now that was special time, man. Special time. So I'm glad I have this one on 4K. I was really set out to just get this one, and glad I did. Yeah, this is a weird like look between Sydney and Dewey, honestly. Okay, Matthew, I originally had picked Anthony Starr as the new Freddy because he was menacing as Homelander from The Boys, but if they do a female Freddy, maybe Mickey Madison or Mikey Madison, my bad. Since she got burned in Scream 5. Yeah, I mean she would do a good job. I know a lot of people would say Indy Navarrete would also be a good candidate for a female Freddy. Just somebody, I don't know if it's a psychotic character, a little bit psychotic character Freddy is, but it's not full out psycho. It's just more taunting, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I have a female that could play Freddy. Oh yeah, this is so much better without that like Vaseline filter. It's still there a little bit, but it's not as bad. Actually, you could see, yeah, No, it looks good, guys. It really looks good. Hockey Face, yeah, Joe Roberts was a pretty good Ghostface, but for me, it would always have to be Roman Bridger as Ghostface. That's an interesting one. I'm seeing a lot of love for Roman these days. I don't think he got as much love a few years back. Like a lot of people didn't like his character, and yeah. But yeah, Roman Bridger is cool. Scott Foley, love Scott Foley. I first saw him in I don't know if you guys seen the TV series Scrubs, but he was in Scrubs, and that's where I first saw Scott Foley, and then obviously a couple of years later I saw him in Scream 3, and it's like, oh, that's the Scrubs guy, and yeah. Now he was a pretty cool character. I wish they showed more of an interaction between him and Sydney though, because it's just randomly they yeah, meet at the end is like he takes off the mask. Is like Roman Bridger, director. She's like, who the fuck is this guy? And yeah, that's kind of yeah, it's kind of a weird scene. And then they go into all of the backstory stuff. And but yeah, I feel like the few essential scenes were missing between them. You can even say the same about Jessica and Scream 7. Why did they delete some of those scenes that included her? It would have added to the story, I feel like. But yeah. So Judy was with Sydney at school? They did a play together? Or am I not correct on that? Damn, I should have paid a little bit more attention now, but it's all good, guys. I'm just hanging out with you. That is what makes it so much fun. On a good Thursday morning. King Matthew, I kind of feel like they ruined Kirby's character a bit in Scream 6. It was nice seeing her back, but the fact that just kept having her be an asshole to Gale was just dumb writing. Yeah, man. And then just to get stabbed again in the same place and survive it again, like. Now, they could have definitely used her character or utilized her character a lot better in that movie. They should have made her a little bit more badass. They could have cast a little bit more suspicion onto her as well. Maybe that was what they're going for, and why she was acting like kind of an asshole to Gale. They wanted to create that red herring type of character, but yeah, it's so stupid. So if they do ever bring her back again, they need to do like a proper like detective story. I just can't believe nobody's caught on to it. Yeah, I don't know. Something like a Saw to find out that detective was involved with Jigsaw and all of those things. That was a pretty great reveal. But yeah, Kirby's introduction and stuff just felt lazy again, and yeah, she didn't really do much. Yeah, these Ghostface lines are pretty awesome. Damn, can't show you guys this scene, but it is just before Olivia gets offed, basically. That was a brutal death as well. Just sticks her head through the window. And you can see Jill on the opposite side pressing the camera closer to the window so she can capture everything. So good, guys. We need writing like this back. With this, like the little subtle clues of who's who doing the killings and stuff. Yeah, the I never said your closet. Great line. Hockey Face says, yeah, I like Roman because he was the first killer to ever do the work with no second Ghostface killer. Plus, I really like his voice changer. Yeah, yeah. Having the multiple, I always found it kind of stupid him just having this technology in the early 2000s or just yeah actually just starting 2000s, but it is very cool that he can mimic all of the different types of voices, and that's how he tricked a lot of the people in the movie. I appreciate it now, especially on rewatch. I never liked Scream 3 as much. I did as a kid, and then I didn't. But our recent movie commentary we did for it, it's pretty good, man. It's a good time, nonetheless. As silly and as outlandish it might be, it's a pretty good time. The only things I really don't like about that movie is the Maureen stuff. Not the backstory and all of the reveals, but the like ghost visions or dreams or whatever Sydney is experiencing throughout the movie, like the whole body bag rising up in the house, the set. I don't know. That kind of lost me, and the dream or whatever she's having. Yeah, mom's at the window. I don't know. It's very traumatic for her. I get it, but I don't know. It's like Ghostface or Force Ghost Billy in Scream 5. Like, how do you know exactly what the dude sounds like? How do you know exactly what it looks like or what he looked like? Obviously, you can watch the movie Stab, but they're never gonna recreate it, and it's not even the same person that played him. So yeah, just having those visions. I know it was cool to have Skeet Ulrich back, but it really didn't make much sense to me, anyway. Oh yeah, I can't show this, but it would have been a cool scene to show though. The whole bedroom attack and her just popping the phone up against the window so they can get all the angles. That's pretty gnarly. Um, but yeah, Roman grew on me and Scream 3 and the voice changer and everything. Good stuff. Hopefully, yeah, this sounds not too audible, but Game Matthew, I can kinda excuse Marco not being in Scream 7 as much because I think about it. Well, think about it. He was the AI guy. If he appeared a lot, then we wouldn't have much of AI stew, and he was more a mental threat to Sydney. Yeah, man, he played some mind games with her. Yeah, I like Marco. I don't have a problem with Marco. But yeah, that first scene, I just feel like that was the actual stew. I don't know. I just feel like that. Um, they never confirmed it, and they never with the AI that Ben was doing on it. Obviously they couldn't recreate it through AI. Obviously, he's worked for Google, and his work resume might be better than a high school kid's, but yeah, the fact that nobody confirmed it, nobody from the police confirmed anything, yeah, there's still a lot of suspicion around it. Obviously, they did say they did the AI stuff, or Marco did, but yeah, they're all unreliable narrators, so you can never trust what the Ghostface says unless it's very obvious. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to the belief that that was the real Stu and holding out hope for Scream 8. And yeah, what did you say? Okay, Matthew Anthony Anderson being in this movie is much funnier now because he dies to Ghostface in this than appears in Scary Movie 6 ironically as a Ghostface. Yeah, man, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Dude worked his way out. Yeah, guys, this looks much better. Might have to do the live streams like this. No, I'm just kidding. Um, love the StreamYard stuff that you can add on there, and yeah, the banners and all of the little fancy nuggets and stuff. Yeah, Scary Movie 6, damn. That was a painful watch. That's the worst movie I've seen this year, and that's very sad to say. I could have probably gone and watched Odyssey right now, but I'd much rather watch Scream 4. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. Are you guys planning on watching Odyssey? I'm not too sure. I had it on my most anticipated movies of the year list, but I don't know. It kind of fizzled out. It really kind of just fizzled out. Hopefully, it's good though. I don't really care about all the controversy that's surrounding the film. I just hope it's a good movie, you know? Um, yes, stellar cast. I think the next movie I'm keen on seeing is Spider-Man. Obviously, Brand New Day. Now I feel like that's gonna kick some ass. I think this is gonna be the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie we might have gotten. Is it No Way Home? No Way Home was pretty good, but yeah, I just loved seeing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire so much that I really cared less about Tom's character in that movie. Like even with Aunt May and stuff. Like just seeing the other two, they stole the spotlight for me. So yeah, hopefully this will be the better, just his standalone movie. I don't need like a dark tone like um Christian Bale's Batman trilogy or something like The Batman or Superman 2013. I just need Spider-Man not relying so much on the tech that was given to him by other people. Just yeah, Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things, you know? Um King Matthew, a better way for Skeet Ulrich to be in Scream 5 as hallucinations would be Sydney seeing Ghost Billy since she'd know what Billy looked like when he died. Exactly, man. Exactly. You can recreate stuff in movie scenes, but it's never gonna replicate the real, actual thing. And obviously, voices and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It was just silly. It's cool to bring him back, but they should have done it in a better way. I don't know. It is really silly if you kind of think about it. Like, how would she ever know what this dude sounded like? Like, there's no technology that would have captured what his actual voice sounded like in that time. They don't have a phone call, voicemail, anything like that. So, yeah, very silly, very very silly. Yeah, no shade to the writers, but yeah, one of them also said that Jill was shot in the head, which is not true at all. She was shot in the chest, and that's about it, guys. But yeah, that is. Oh, there's a couple of the writers that are involved with Paramount and Warner Brothers. That's kind of making me nervous if they get tapped to write the Nightmare on Elm Street film. Not gonna name drop any names, but yeah, it's making me nervous. It's making me nervous. Hopefully they do a good job. I know I have been a fan of the Scream 5 and 6 movies, even with everything going on there. They were still enjoyable, and the quality didn't dip too much. Still held up, in my opinion. But it's making me nervous who they could possibly get to write the new Nightmare on Elm Street film. I also saw that is it Mike Flanagan's Carrie TV show? That. Hopefully that's pretty good. Heard some questionable things about that as well, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. King Matthew, Scary Movie 6 and Evil Dead Burn are the two disappointments for horror so far this year. But to be fair, I also haven't watched a lot of horror. That's true, man. That's okay. That's okay. I enjoyed Evil Dead Burn. I didn't mind it at all. It was okay. Um, yeah, no, not bad at all in my opinion. The gore was great. Then I want a little bit more of the characters, great characters, and some more of that lore because they introduced pretty good lore stuff in that movie. But yeah, I would have liked to see it a little bit more. Hopefully, everybody has seen Evil Dead Burn. But if you have not, spoilers ahead, so click off the video now. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. It's all good. It's all chill. Alright, hopefully you have clicked off of the video, because here comes a spoiler. But one of the daggers that they're searching for that can remove like the deadite, whatever is possessing them from their body or whatever. The first one she tries to stab the guy with, or girl, yeah, she tries to stab the guy with it, or girl with it. Damn, I can't remember. But yeah, the first dagger that she uses is the same dagger that was in the previous Evil Dead movies, and it is also the same dagger that was used in Jason Goes to Hell when he got stabbed and dragged back to hell. So that was cool, and then it turns out that that was not the dagger they were talking about, and it was just this little mini, like little knife thingy. Looks more like a makeshift what the freak do you call those things? Oh, anyway, it was like a tiny little knife. I haven't seen any of the Carrie films. I'll probably have to check them out before the new show comes out. Yeah, go ahead, King Matthew. The first one is very creepy, very eerie, especially the mother character for Carrie. She's like a religious nut, and yeah, all of the horror and traumatizing stuff like comes from her. Even that opening scene was very brutal. Um, the lady from RoboCop, you get to see a lot of her in that movie. Especially the opening. But yeah, that's a traumatizing opening, man. Them especially, yeah, I don't know how much they showed of it, and it's like a '70s movie, so they went all out for the most part. I feel like for Carrie, I only saw that original movie once. That was pretty scary, especially the mom character. The remake with Chloe Grace Moretz, is that her name? It was okay. It wasn't too bad. They did a couple of new things here and there with it. Um, but yeah, uh, it was okay. Pretty forgettable, but it was still okay. It wasn't bad. And yeah, they didn't really need to do a remake or a retelling of the story, but apparently they're doing some new things. I heard somewhere else as well. I'll need to go do some more research, but apparently each episode is gonna focus on a different character with the same abilities as Carrie, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. I just want to see Carrie. That's all. That's all we need to see, and it takes away from her abilities as well. I don't want a big telekinesis fight at the end with all of the ability. Stephen King calls it something. Yeah, that the people have that they can do this, like The Shining. Something similar. He has a name for Carrie's powers, so or the ability to do the same things Carrie can do. So I hopefully it's not. Yeah, they don't focus each episode on a different character. They should just keep the main focus. And obviously, you're gonna get the cyberbullying and stuff like this in the modern age, which is kind of new, I guess. But yeah, they said a lot of the stuff will be different on Mike Flanagan did, but a lot of the stuff like the prom scene and things like that will stay the same. Damn, that TD mask is awesome, guys. The fake blades aren't as noticeable as well. Like they actually look pretty cool. But yeah, Karen, go check it out, man. I haven't seen the original Evil Dead movies in its entirety. I haven't really sat down and watched them. So maybe I wanted to do it tomorrow actually. Just do a man versus movie, as we watched the movie would call it, and yeah, just watch the original trilogy of Evil Dead movies with you guys. That should be a fun watch. Obviously, it's not gonna be done like this. I'll do it on a StreamYard, and yeah, we'll watch the digital versions. It's okay, but yeah, that should be a good watch. I've never seen them. Ash is a badass character. I know that. I know, like, kind of the storylines, but yeah, there's a lot of missing things, and it looks like fun. I don't know, like, can't be fun. I saw little bits of the first one when I was very young, and I was kind of, yeah, it was scary to say the least, especially when they read from the book and that like camera follows through the woods going to the person that's read from it. That was always freaky. And then Evil Dead 2013, I saw that when I was 14. That was also a scary freaking movie, and they actually tried to make it as scary as the first one, or scarier than the second and the third one, where they just kind of do some dark humor stuff more in it, or more comedy. I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty good one. I liked Rise. I liked Burn. I like Burn actually a little bit more than Rise, but not by much. Not by much. I should just go back and rewatch Rise again. Because I have it on 4K as well. Maybe we'll do a double feature today of Scream 4 and Evil Dead Rise. But yeah, that opening was solid for Evil Dead Rise. Damn, that was one of the best openings, honestly. Just her coming out of the water and the title. Yeah, nah, that was good. Some good stuff. Game Matthew says, out of these new Scream films, which reveal is the best one out of Scream 4, 5, 6, and 7? Personally, my ranking for the reveals will probably 4, 7, 5, and 6 at last. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, Scream 4 any day of the week. Like that's pure perfection, honestly. It's even better than maybe Scream 3's review and some of Scream 2's reveals, because you didn't see it really coming. I've never talked to a person who has told me that they saw Joe being the actual killer, but yeah, man, I did enjoy that. So I'll go 4 is the best one out of them. Maybe 5. I'll go 5 for the second best one, just because I didn't think it was going to be Amber, so they did get me there. I called Richie immediately, and then Scream 7 after that, just because we predicted that it was going to be Jessica's character, but we just thought it was going to be played by as Leslie Mocker, so Stu's sister. We got that wrong, obviously, but we knew it was going to be revealed to be Anna Camp's character. And then we kind of had our suspicions about Marco. And if the dude's really not in the movie a lot, and he's playing this kind of a big role in all of this, you don't see him much. It just makes him also obvious. But we did call him as well, along with some of the teenagers, but hopefully they can go back to that in Scream 8, like they can be part of the friend group or something like that. Because Scream 6, yeah, Scream 6 was the weakest. I knew it was gonna be Bailey, and I had my suspicions about Ethan. The only reveal that was shocking basically was Quinn's, but at the same time, it was just so dumb. I don't know. The whole third act of Scream 6 was a huge letdown for me. I like the soundtrack though, but other than that, Danny edits. He says, "Hi, how's it going, Danny?" Danny's edits. I have a question. Where do you get the best Scream 6 costume? Damn, Scream 6, man. That's a tricky one. I don't know a lot of the costume makers and stuff, but I would say Scream Robes is very highly rated. I believe it's Spooky Dookie on Instagram. There's also Now's cosplay on Etsy. So yeah, man, just go check out one of those three. I don't know like the differences, the subtle differences between all of the ghost faced costumes, but just go and ask those three people on Instagram, Etsy, and I believe Spooky Dookie is also on Instagram and Etsy. Scream Robes are also on both, I believe. But yeah, go and ask them just what they're asked for theirs. What is the difference between like the 5 and 6 robe, and yeah, as for the materials that they're using to make it, I'm not too sure who does the most accurate one, but yeah, man, go have a play around. I can help you with Halloween costumes and the best person to do that one, the Michael Myers coveralls, that is Creepy Customs. Creepy Customs on Instagram. He makes the most legit screen accurate styled Michael Myers coveralls out there that I've seen anyway. You can obviously buy the actual screen used coveralls at a hefty price. So most of his stuff is replicas, but early on when Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends just released, he actually did the same make and model brand coveralls. So he bought a couple of them and then just weathered them to be screen accurate. So those were the good days, but the replicas are super close though, and he does it for majority of the films, if not all of the films. I've not asked about all of them, but I know he does Halloween 6. I know his version 3 for Halloween 1 just came out. He does Halloween 2. He does the Blumhouse trilogy. He does the Rob Zombie coveralls, and that's what I'm gonna go unbox after our Crystal Lake trailer reaction or teaser trailer reaction. I saw it's just a couple of seconds, but I didn't watch it. I held out. I was a good boy, and I'm waiting to do it with all of you guys and with Jai. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm telling you guys, Linda Cardellini is gonna be fire in that show. She's gonna give a performance of a lifetime. But yeah, hopefully you get what you need, Danny. And yeah, I only have the 25th anniversary Ghostface robe, and that's honestly all I need at this stage. Like, I don't really care about the screen accuracy behind it, or like, yeah, just looking as I just need a Scream robe, honestly. And I might pick up the 30th anniversary Scream robe, but I don't know if what the difference is between the 25th and the 30th. So if there's no difference, the only thing I hate about the 25th, I should probably just sew the hand parts to the rest of the costume, because every time I lift up the knife or whatever, it just pulls up and you can see my white wrist underneath. So that always bothers me, but I use them like hair ties, and then you just strap them around so it doesn't like um get off of the wrist as much. But yeah, I'll figure something out. It doesn't bother me too much. It's the worst thing about those costumes, but I know a lot of the other costumes, if it's screen accurate, that also have the gloves and the rest of the suit separate. So just depends what you're looking for, man. And if you can get one that has the gloves attached, and you can just put it in, and that should be good. Um, Oh, true. Yeah, they don't sell the shrouded mask with the 25th anniversary costume. I don't know if they're gonna sell it with the 30th anniversary. That's gonna be an interesting thing to find out. But I did reshroud mine. I got some cotton fabric, and I'm actually reshrouded it with cotton instead of polyester. So that's a positive. So you can kind of make it your own as well. I actually have two of the 25th anniversary masks that was reshrouded. And I know a lady who's pretty good with the sewing stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. And she did a phenomenal job, in my opinion. It's all up on my YouTube actually. If you want to go scroll through that, I did like an unboxing for one of them, and I actually showed you guys the mask that was reshrouded. Um, looks freaking phenomenal. Um, then how far back do we have to go, guys? Okay, Matthew. Amber's disguise, where no one guessed she was the killer. She was able to grow in size to be told during the Deweys. Seen but instantly shrunk back down to the size of a rag doll for Sydney and Gail. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could say the same about Jill. She they don't make it as noticeable. I'll give Scream 4 that at least. They don't make it as noticeable, but yeah, she's a tiny girl. I think she's the smallest Ghostface out of all the female Ghostface. I could be wrong on that. I'm not an expert on the female Ghostface sizes, but yeah, I think she might be one of the small. Oh, or it's between her and the actress who played Gwen in Scream 6. Just Emma Roberts. I cannot remember the girl's name who played Quinn, unfortunately. But yeah, it's gotta be between them. But yeah, I feel like Scream 4 did a better job of not showing the size differences. But Charlie is also not a big dude. So I can kind of see why people hated the reveal and stuff like that, or just not as believable. I know Mike from Me Watch the Movie is a big Scream franchise fan, but he does not like Scream 4 at all, so yeah. Um yeah guys, but it's looking good. I'm just still focusing on a scene to show you guys, like just a quick little snippet of what we can show you. But the mask, everything looks so good in this movie. Everything looks so crisp. You can see the natural colors coming through a little bit more. The sound quality is great. Especially those intense cues coming through. Glad we got a few new people in here. That was pretty cool. Danny, I don't think I've ever seen you in here. King Matthew, you're in here often, man. I could actually make you moderator. So often you're in here. You can sort out all the negative chats if we do get any negative chats. But touch wood, honestly, we have not had any negative chats in quite a few live streams. So that's amazing. Don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the World Cup, the football World Cup, bringing people together, making them nicer. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's the movies we're watching. But yeah, Friday the 13th, we've had nobody blocked or removed from chat. This live stream, we've had no one blocked or removed from chat. I think it's only got about 10 views, but that's okay. It was 10 of the nicest people to have in a live stream, honestly. Guys, this movie's almost finished. It's about... it's about 15 minutes left. 50. 49 minutes now. It'll probably be a little bit less than that, actually, just because, yeah, you got credits going on and all of that. Just gonna close that. And you got the whole barn chase sequence. You got some of the zombie masks, apparently, and the scarecrow mask roaming around this scene in the background and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, Dewey needs to focus on his aiming, bro. Needs to go back to academy, get some training for that. But yeah, it's a cool sequence. I'm gonna do like a Who Killed Who for the Scream franchise, and we'll do Scream 1, obviously. We'll start there, and then we'll go, if Scream 1 gets at least 10 views, I'll do a second one. And then Scream 4 is a bit of a difficult one. Like, I feel like uh, Jill was the one that was who killed her mother. But then again, yeah, she could have already been with Kirby by that time, going into her house, and Charlie took care of the two cops and the mother. Because he does give Jill the gun at the end, so that must mean he took the gun off of the two police officers. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Five is a pretty obvious one, who's doing what. And there's also a dumb scene, like you're in a hospital, public space. There's a lot of cameras going on. Obviously, there has to be a lot of staff members going on. Where did Richie get the chance to change into the robe, do the little attack between him and Sam, and then where did he ditch the costume again? Because if you go into a bathroom and you're coming out of the bathroom, that should make you suspect number one, right? Because there's nobody else in there. Nah, just some of the writing aspects for 5 makes it so silly as well. Yeah, it's a tough one for me to choose between 5 and 6. There's so many cool things in 6, but there's also so many cool things in 5 that it's difficult to choose which one I like a little bit more than the other one. But maybe they go hand in hand for me. I don't know, because maybe you have Dewey in 5, it makes it a little bit more rewatchable for me. But it's so sad to see him die as well. And then you got the whole shrine sequence. That opening sequence with Samara Weaving was pretty awesome. The apartment attack scene was awesome. The bodega scene was great. I really enjoyed in the 5th one, the Wes attack and Judy attack one. Carl Gallagher's character gets off the way too quick, and he's part of Stu's family. Is like his cousin or nephew or something. But yeah, they should have kept him in a little bit longer just to create that suspicious feeling a little bit more. Maybe if they did keep him around longer, I wouldn't have suspected Richie so early on. But yeah, unfortunately. And then it has to be like two ghost faces as well in the scene because you got you see Ghostface coming in on the wind chimes, and then they run to the front of the house. They open that door, and then obviously Ghostface is already there. There's no way Charlie is a Division One sprinting athlete. Um, yeah, maybe Bro is an athlete. We never really explored their backgrounds, but Bro doesn't look like the athlete type, and I find it kind of hard to believe that it would just be in one place and then in the other, just like that. Yeah, that stab to the forehead is pretty wild. Bro still keeps on moving as well, which makes it even worse. Ghostface is confused, like, dude, you're supposed to be dead. What's going on? Bro had a big headache after that, I guarantee it. Damn. Right, here everything comes kind of together. She also never says that she killed her mother, so you can't take that off of anything. She just says that her mother had to die. And then when you cut to the next scene, obviously there's a bit of a time jump, but yeah, Jill's with Kirby at her house. They're ready for the party. Charlie's got the police officer's guns, so yeah, I guess it's just him that popped in and out. What would you guys want to see in Scream 8? I'm not sure there is much left we can do with Sydney's character, honestly. She's um she's gone through everything already, and even Scream 7 explored like the last little bit of her sheltering Tatum from all the Ghostface stuff. And then they grew together at the end, and she opened up to get Tatum a bit more and realized that Tatum can be as strong as of a person that the actual Tatum was. So yeah, I've heard some stuff that Scream 8 might take place in London, which is kind of wild. It wouldn't be bad in any sense, but you gotta have another character. I'm excited to see more of Tatum. Honestly, just give us some more Tatum and explore her story. Maybe she can go for a year in London and then make some new friends. Obviously, the people find out what has happened back home, and then they try to emulate the events from Scream 7. And it is one of Tatum's friend group, a student from her friend group. That'd be kind of cool. You can have Gale there, you can have Kirby there if you really want to. But yeah, very excited. It's exciting times, guys. And essentially, if the merger between Warner Brothers and Paramount does happen, that would mean we will have Friday the 13th under one umbrella. We will have the Scream franchise under one umbrella, along with the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. So that possibilities are endless for crossovers between those three franchises. Just excited to hear what's going on with the Halloween franchise. Obviously, we didn't get an official update, but we did kind of get the confirmation that the series has been canceled, and maybe they are working on a 50th anniversary film, which would be great to see happen. I did a video on that as well, just talk about what I'd like to see in a 50th anniversary Halloween movie. And we can kind of go over it again. I know we're watching Scream 4, but this channel is Halloween channel, Michael Myers channel. I'm wearing Corey Cunningham mask. And no, I didn't say we need to bring back Roy Cunningham, even though Rowan Campbell did a phenomenal job in Halloween Ends. I would say just start with already Michael as an established character. All the events of his childhood has happened already. All the Smiths Grove stuff has happened already. All the escape stuff has happened already. But from his escape, it's been 2 or 3 years since then. But he has stalked Halloween, Haddonfield on Halloween or during the Halloween season. A lot of people have gone missing over the last 2 or 3 years. He's kind of like a legend, but nobody knows if it's actually Michael Myers or what's going on. Set the movie obviously not in modern day. Set it not in the 70s. Maybe early 80s, late 80s, early 90s. That would be a pretty good time frame in my opinion. And yeah, just go from there. Tell all of these events through the opening credits with some newspaper articles and whatnot. And then yeah, have Michael as this already established character in Haddonfield. He's roaming around. You gonna have like a Van Helsing character that's kind of hunting Michael. Don't know if we should make him a Loomis because it's pretty hard to recast Donald Pleasance. Even though I don't mind the guy who did it for Halloween Kills, even the voice for Halloween Kills and 2018, and the same dude that's voicing him in the Halloween the game. He really did a good job. I don't see any fault in it, but I know a lot of people did not like the voice as much as I did. So yeah, you can have that character. He's hunting or he's searching for Michael, but obviously he's not found any leads. He's not found any actual evidence that it is Michael Myers. You could still have him be his psychologist in Smith's Grove or whatever. But yeah, have Michael just already established, and you can have a new friend group. Don't bring back Laurie Strode. Don't even have Laurie Strode character. You can have a character with similar personality, similar traits, but just give her a different name, honestly. And yeah, go from there, guys. I reckon that's the best way to go. In a perfect world, it would be kind of cool to see them do like a Scream, not a Scream, a Halloween 4 um, sequel. That'd be really awesome to see, but I don't think it'll happen. Bring back Daniel Harris and just go from there. That'd be pretty cool. Right, guys, I might get some H2O. I'll see you in a bit. All right. Got some water. Nothing in chat. Nothing in chat. We're in the third act now, so pretty close to the end. It's much better having this like mask on with the mouth all open, just so I can get some fluids in, and if I want to eat, I can eat. Because that 11-hour scream stream was rough, without being able to drink any water or something. But I did try. I got a straw and everything, just lift the mask up every now and then. But yeah, it's much more comfortable just doing it like that. It's a pretty long third act actually. It goes into a lot, and then you got the hospital extra scene at the end. I'm really bummed out after hearing what Kevin Williamson has said that he wanted to do with a Scream 4 follow up following Jill having survived everything. Obviously, Sydney will be in like a coma or catatonic state where she can't remember or can't talk about the events. Yeah, coma obviously. And then it follows Jill off at college, and she gets stalked by a ghost face, and who knows about the events from the first film. And then she kind of has to figure out who this person is. Obviously, she's not a good person, but yeah, I think that would have been an intriguing way for the franchise to go. have one of the Ghostface survive and actually get away with it, and then just try to live the normal, famous life she wanted, and then the killings start happening, and somebody's wearing a Ghostface mask and doing these things around her, and it's up to her to kind of find out who this person is. That would have been a freaking awesome way for them to cap off a Scream 5 and a 6. Like, just have the Jill trilogy, and then at the end, obviously, yeah, I don't know if Sydney's gonna take care of her, she's going to jail, what's going to happen to her character, but that would have been really interesting to see. It's never too late. Never too late. We never got any confirmation that Jill did die. But yeah, you never know. You never know. How's it going? Blank. How's it going? Corey says hi. Watching Scream 4 at the moment. Still haven't shown you guys a scene yet, or just a little bit of what it looks like, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully before the movie finishes. Don't know if you guys gonna see it as clear as I can, but you might get the reflection in the darker scenes of the camera stand and the phone and me just chilling in the background. I'm looking like that white fat dude in the Resident Evil trailer, just sitting there. That's also gonna be hopefully a good movie. Very excited to see what they do with that movie. Now it's not gonna follow our usual Resident Evil characters or usual Resident Evil storyline, but if it could be an intense, like creepy zombie movie, maybe shouldn't have named it Resident Evil though, but I think they wanted to get some asses in the seat, and the only way of doing that is just slapping the title everybody knows on it already, instead of making it something new and just risking a potential flop. I don't know. It takes place apparently in the same universe. It just does not feature any of the events from any of the games or any of the characters from the games. Obviously, the zombie events happening, and apparently the whole Raccoon City stuff is going on with the Stars team and stuff like that, or the police, Raccoon PD. But it's not gonna be shown to my knowledge. Which is okay, I guess. Just make the movie good, rewatchable, and yeah. Zach Ragers didn't disappoint with weapons, so hopefully he can smash it out of the park with Resident Evil as well. But I'm really excited to see Curry Barker's take on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So we could essentially be having Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the same kind of year or 2 years within each other. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Maybe Scream as well, because they're aiming probably for a 2028 release. If they are, yeah, they're probably figuring the stuff out where to go from here, and the writing team behind it, the sisters, hopefully they're doing a good job. But yeah, guys, we could be getting even Welcome to Derry 2028. We could be getting Welcome to Derry, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Scream 8 all in the same year. Imagine that, guys. Imagine that. But nevertheless, this was an amazing year for horror. I know you got a few duds here and there, but for majority, you got stuff like Obsession coming out. You got Backrooms coming out. You had Hokum, which was pretty good. Was it Undertone? What was the sound movie? I never watched it, but apparently that was pretty good. Send Help, Sam Raimi's Send Help was pretty good. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a couple of others. Insidious is yet to come out. That actually looks pretty creepy compared to the Red Door trailer. It actually looks pretty good. Got Resident Evil coming out. What else is there? I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, Scream 7, I know a lot of people did not like it as much, but it was pretty solid, man. It was pretty solid. Ready or Not 2 came out. I enjoyed that a lot as well. It just kind of faded like a fart in the wind, honestly. That's kind of sad, but yeah, don't hear anybody else talking about Ready or Not 2. So interesting. But it's on Disney. If you have Disney Plus, it's free there. If you guys want to go watch that. The first movie was pretty good. Didn't think it needed a sequel, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't a terrible sequel. Catherine Newton, is that the sister's name? Samara's character. She was, she did a decent job. Even with Jill kind of being the last character to be in the house with them, and she just disappears. Like it maybe makes it a little bit obvious that she was one of the ghost faces, but when she steps around the corner and stabs Sydney and then takes off the mask, it was still shocking. I promise you guys. I really did not see that coming. Making sure. So she went up there upstairs to make sure all the windows are locked and all things are going well and according to plan. That's such smart writing, guys. It's a small little detail like oh obviously people would lock their windows when it's nighttime. But a lot of people leave their windows open, you'd be surprised actually. And yeah, just Jill going up there. She's taking care of Trevor and she's making sure everything's locked up there so nobody can go in or out of the house from the upstairs. Movie is way smarter than people gave credit for back in 2011, which is sad. But yeah, it's also the lowest grossing movie of the Scream franchise, which is also extra sad because it's one of the best movies. It's my favorite one, personally. I just have so much enjoyment out of a rewatch. We did the Scream stream, I watched it, and then a couple of days later I watched Scream 4 again, and I'm watching it now. So I've watched it already 3 times in this year. I'm not sick of it or any way, shape, or form. I still enjoy it just as much. Same with Halloween Ends. That movie gets a lot of hate, and rightfully so at some stages. I can definitely see why people feel that way. But for majority, it's the most rewatchable Halloween film for me. I know Michael's not in there a lot, but yeah, I enjoy the whole like yeah the risks that they took in that movie, and the soundtrack's great, the visuals are great, Corey is a great character, Allison's a great character. That opening scene is shocking in more than one way. Just as good as the Halloween Kills opening, just as good as the Halloween 2018 opening, if not better. Yeah, they go some places with that opening. Yeah, very 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 good. Ronald's a pretty good character. I did not watch the trailers as much. I just watched the little one teaser trailer for Halloween Ends, and that hooked me in. And I knew kind of like Jamie Lee Curtis said that it was a lot of people are gonna be pissed off by this movie and stuff like that way before it came out and stuff like that. But yeah, so I kind of knew what to expect going into it, and I didn't really watch the other trailer that showed like the last 10 minutes of the movie with them just having an all-out brawl at the end. But yeah, so they kind of marketed it. It seems like that the movie was going to be just a big fight between Laurie and Michael. But yeah, it was not that at all. It's like Christine, but without a car and just Michael Myers instead. Like I just enjoyed it. I like Christine as well a lot. So yeah, no, it was pretty cool, guys. I don't know. Someday, hopefully, a lot of people will come around to it, or maybe not. But yeah, definitely doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. The one thing that does take away from it. I don't care about Michael getting his ass whooped by Corey because that didn't really happen in that sense. Michael put up a fight and he took care of Corey for majority of that fight. But the ending, yeah, I would have had Michael just walk off into the sunset. Finally, just yeah, him winning at the end instead of him getting grinded up into tiny little bits and pieces. But other than that, really enjoy that movie. Damn, Kirby dropping some knowledge. It's pretty cool that both Scream 4 and Halloween ends an hour and 50 minutes exactly long. Like, not exactly, but 1 hour 50 minutes. Few seconds maybe between them, but yeah, I feel like that's a sweet spot for horror movies, honestly. Slasher movies, slasher subgenre. Obsession was also about an hour and 50 minutes, hour 45. It's pretty good. Damn. Charlie fumbled the ball, guys. He fumbled. He should have betrayed Jill. Imagine that. Imagine that twist coming. That would have been epic. Him getting away with it. Or almost getting away and then somebody finds the footage. Or there's some footage with him actually putting on the mask or doing something that Jill was secretly recording just in case he betrays her. And that would have been good. Or you could have had if they did like the Kevin Williamson Scream 5 where Jill survives. Maybe his character could have had a brother. And that's the person who's followed Jill to college. Alright guys, so this is usually the part where the music gets copyrighted, but yeah, hopefully we have drowned it out and there's no sound going on at the moment. But yeah. Dude's name is Charlie. I totally blanked on it. Yeah, imagine Charlie has a brother and he follows Jill to college and starts the Ghostface stuff. Alright. Let's see if we can show you guys this part. Just a quick little... Alright, there we go. Look at that. Much more natural. I know it's not as easy to pick up here, but... Yeah. Much more natural colors in that instead of the Vaseline filter. We've said Vaseline filter a lot throughout this, so you guys want to make a drinking game out of it later. Dude got shot in the dick. Damn. Ooh, that's always hard watch. Hard watch right there. This whole end scene is pretty gnarly as well, with her just going all crazy, throwing herself through the glass table, running into the wall with the knife, pulling out her own hair with the dude's hand. That was wild. That's next level crazy. Sydney's face is like mine throughout this first time watch. Like, I can't believe this actually the ghost face. And she kills Charlie just immediately. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good review. Pretty good end. I cannot find the cup holder. There we go. What's up, K-pop? What's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're almost through Scream 4. Got a couple of minutes to go. Just at the scene where Jill betrays Charlie. Yeah, the whole get it up was also kind of stupid. Oh shit. Probably shouldn't have clicked on that. My bad. No. It's all good, TV. Just chill out, bro. LG's got a mind of its own these days. It's got the voice thing as well, so if you talk too loud, it just picks it up randomly without you having to push the button, which is creepy. Because how does the thing hear you without you actually pressing the microphone button? But yeah. If I go missing, guys, just blame it on the LG TV, okay? Okay, Bob. Wait, are you watching Scream 4? I am indeed, man. I'll show you quickly. Here you go. On 4K, nonetheless. So it is all done through live stream on my phone at the moment, and not like our usual StreamYard service. And Jai is not obviously here next to me. So it's just me doing a solo. I got the copy of Scream 4 on 4K from a good friend, and yeah, we're just checking it out. And it looks freaking awesome. It sounds awesome, way better than digital. And I like it more than the Blu-ray as well. This is my next go-to copy for Scream 4, honestly. Joe Roberts has the last name like Emma Roberts. Yeah, they just kept her last name. I don't think maybe they thought that she was not far off from her Scream character, because yeah, apparently Emma Roberts is a bit wild in real life. I think she attacked Evan Peters. Yeah, that was a whole situation back in the day when these two were dating. So she kind of plays the crazy character quite good, I guess. Never looked too deep into that, but I remember she was arrested and he bailed her out. Maybe there was some other stuff going on, but yeah, I could see her playing a crazy psychopath girl like she does in this movie in real life. Yeah, I think girls are vicious. You gotta be careful. Tinier the more lethal they are. But this whole sequence is great. Her getting the fingerprints off the gun, scratching herself in the face with that dude's hand. That's pretty good. Pulls her hair out with the dude's hand as well. That's rough. Damn. I think she would have gotten away with it if Sydney didn't survive. Like, there's nothing much that gives it away that it was her. Runs into the wall with the knife. Puts his handprints onto the knife. Imagine Trevor was left-handed or right-handed and she put it in the wrong hand. that'd be a mess up. But yeah, just run into that freaking glass picture frame. Yeah, some good third act stuff. Just messing herself up just to make it all look more real. Like, you can't tell me that's not gonna work. Like, there's no huge evidence that suggests anything other than that. K-pop says, I haven't seen Emma Roberts act of much. The only movie that I have seen it is Nerve. That Emma Roberts. Oh, okay, that Emma Roberts was in Nerve with is it James Franco's brother? Dave Franco, was he in that as well? Yeah, I think I saw that. I think Wild Child, she was in as well, and Scream Queens, was it Scream Queens? Something like that. And then obviously she was in American Horror Story, or she still is, and they're doing like a Coven follow up now. They're busy filming it. They did the teaser a couple of days ago, or a picture or something. But yeah, she's been pretty quiet. She was a huge thing back in like the late 2000s, mid 2000s. But yeah, she's kind of drowned out a bit. Um, she has a kid now, so I don't know. Maybe she's just more focused on that. Same with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I think I'm saying her name correct, but she was also huge in like the mid 2000s up until like the or like late 2000s to mid 2010s, 2016, somewhere around there. But she was like in a couple of things. She was in Sky High, Final Destination 3. She was in Die Hard 4. She was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. She was in the Thing remake or prequel. She was in 10 Cloverfield Lane. She was huge back then. You rarely see a movie without her. She's still doing pretty good, I guess. With the she's playing Harrison Dula, the Star Wars character, live action in Ahsoka, and she's married now to Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan himself. But yeah, she was huge within that time frame. I think I'm blanking on a couple of movies, I guess, but yeah, Dave Franco. I enjoyed that movie. It wasn't bad. I can't remember much of it though, honestly. Not to bring up, however, do you remember the actor Sam Neill from Jurassic Park? Because he passed away like 2 days ago. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I heard about that. It's very, very sad. Um, yeah, no, it's terrible, man. And he's a New Zealand actor as well, so he's kind of from around this area. um, not too sure if it was Wellington specifically, but yes, it's very sad news. Lots of people are passing away these days. Um, it's not good at all, but oh shit. Just hang on, guys. Just hang on. All right, I'm back. Hopefully that conversation was not heard on the live stream, but yeah, it was just somebody trying to sell me something, and they gotta talk to people over the age of 24. So I just said that I'm not 24 years old. I'm in a live stream, man. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but doing that is also kind of rude. But I don't know. I just don't. I just know we won't be interested. It just like rather than me wasting the person's time, having them explain what they're doing. Yeah, always kind of feel bad, but it is what it be. Um, I'm glad they brought Sam Neill back for Jurassic World. Yeah, man, and that's one of the main reasons Jurassic Park 3 is also a pretty solid film. It's just because they brought him back, or he's one of the original characters that came back for that movie. So that's good. Oh shit, Dewey just getting hit with that bedpan. Yeah, she's tiny, but if you got a weapon and you're gonna do some damage, especially if you're caught off guard. Oh, now I had to take my mask off. Now it just does not sit right. So hopefully, yeah. Fuck, I don't want my nose there, man. Come on. Damn, Gale also coming through the rescue in this. Awesome stuff. Shit, where did I put the remote? Oh well, it's somewhere. It's all good. It is all good. Damn, Judy came in clutch with that tackle out of the way. Just protecting Gale. Shit, this mask now not sitting right. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Gotta get some thicker straps maybe on it. Yeah, this is where Jill's plans kind of crumbled, but it's all good. I think she's like, she shoots Judy, beats the shit out of Dewey with a bedpan. She messes up Sydney more than any of the other ghost faces, I feel like. Maybe Roman put up a better fight, but Jill did some damage, man. Only Gale that didn't. She messed up Gale in that barn sequence. Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe that was Charlie. But the whole shock to the head as well is pretty good. Yeah, Bob, you said the one of this is one of the best movies, Jurassic World Dominion. I heard nobody liked that movie. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I didn't really see it. I didn't really like the second one. What was that called? I can't even remember. Jurassic World something. But yeah, Dominion. I didn't even check that one out, unfortunately. And is there a new one or a previous one? A Jurassic, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably have to go check them out at some time. But yeah, the only funny part is Anthony Anderson and Adam Brody in Scream 4. I was laughing. Yeah, man. Fuck Bruce Willis. Yeah, she's shot in the chest, guys. Oh yeah, Fallen Kingdom. Damn, how many are there? So it's Jurassic Park 1, 2, 3. Then you got Jurassic World, the first. I enjoyed that one with Chris Pratt. I think the second one might also have Chris Pratt in there, and the third one, I don't know. But yeah, what was the second movie called? The second Jurassic World. And what's the third one? And the newest one is Dominion, right? With Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, no killer gets shot in the head in Scream 4. One of the writers for Scream 7 and 5 and 6, one of the writers had said that Joe was shot in the head. Which is not true at all. Yeah, I don't know if bro just misspoke or what had happened, but yeah, he fumbled hard, unfortunately. So I don't want anybody like that coming in to write A Nightmare on Elm Street for the new movie, because you need to have accurate lore stuff going on, otherwise, yeah. Alright, there's the movie, guys, and we got Ida Maria's Bad Karma playing, also a badass track. Pretty good soundtrack for this movie overall. Oh, Wes Craven's widow, what's his name there, as a producer. Alright, so yeah, she gave the go ahead for the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff, and she's excited to have it seen in theaters. So it's looking good, guys. But yeah, overall the quality for this was pretty solid. Very happy that I picked this up, and this one might be my go-to for watching Scream 4 in the future. I'm not gonna bother about digital. I'm not gonna bother with Blu-ray. Just gonna watch this 4K. It's looking sweet as. Still gotta do Scream 7, but I will do that at some point or another. But I feel like I have to have Jai on for that one, not just myself. But yeah, guys, it's pretty awesome to say the least. I'll just let the credits play out, and then we'll go from there. We still got K-pop here with a chat. If they were dead, they would have resurrected. What? Okay, yeah. If they were dead, they would resurrect alive for Joe and Charlie. Yeah, Charlie is. I can see him dead, but Jill, she could have survived that. I know her brain's a little bit fried, but she was shot in the chest. They originally wanted to let her survive as well. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he said that she was shot in the head and that's why she can't um return. But yeah, you got great people in that opening, man. Great people in that opening. Hopefully the song doesn't get picked up. It would be sad if the stream was cancelled now, but yeah, I'm gonna check to see if Jai's awake, and then we will do the Camp Crystal Lake, um, Camp Crystal Lake trailer reaction, teaser trailer reaction, and then after that, I'm gonna unbox some Creepy Customs Michael Myers coveralls, so specifically the version 3 Halloween 1 ones, Halloween 6 coverall. Reconnecting. Alright, there we go. What happened? Looks like we're back. Looks like we're back. But yeah, guys, just said I'm gonna do an unboxing soon for some creepy customs coveralls. Halloween 1, Halloween 6, and Rob Zombie's Halloween. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for all the people that joined in now. I know it's a little bit early for you guys. It was like 9 a.m. for me as well. So yeah, but it was a fun time, guys. Now I gotta figure out how to stop the stream, but I think I do now. And be on the lookout for that. Um, Camp Crystal Lake teaser trailer reaction, and go check out my Nightmare on Elm Street update video. Go check out my Halloween 50th anniversary movie update of what I would like to see if you haven't checked it out already. K-pop says, before I go, I may watch all the Conjuring movies because I only seen Conjuring and Annabelle. I'm not ready to watch all of it. Yeah, man. The first one's the best one. The second one was pretty good. It was solid still, in my opinion. The third one just falls off the rails completely. The fourth one, I feel like it's better than the third one, but yeah, it's not the best last two movies. They kind of just lost the plot a bit, and yeah, the first one was very unique, very scary, but the last one's there's no actual threat going on anymore. Like, you know, all the people are gonna be safe at the end of the day. There's no stakes, no high stakes. It's just gonna be. It is just what it is. As cool as Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga is in those movies, like, just stick with the first one. And honestly, all of the Conjuring films. Yeah, also based off of a true story, very loosely K-pop. Don't take it with, take it with a grain of salt. It's not like completely everything factual. And yeah, the real Warrens, won't get into too deep of that, but yeah, they were not pretty nice people. So go do your research on that. Go check that out. And yeah, but the first Conjuring movie, solid. Second one, pretty good. The rest, don't even bother watching them, honestly. But yeah, if you do check them out, let us know what you thought. Might do an Evil Dead Man vs. Movie trilogy tomorrow. We'll see how things go. But I've never seen the original trilogy for Evil Dead, so yeah, let's check it out. K-pop says, yeah, I'm being careful of myself because I love Scream ones. Nice, man, nice. That's all good, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the Conjuring films. Hopefully you guys will check out the teaser trailer reaction, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Peace out, people.